Hi? How you doing, beautiful? Where you from? Why did you send me a screenshot of your bank account? I don't know. Answer my question though. No, you answer mine. 'Cause you need to see how much I got so you can act appropriately. Dude... Dude has $330 in his account balance, and he's saying, you need to know how much I got so you can act accordingly. Like, is that meant to be a flex? The dude just sold his Xbox on the Facebook marketplace and was like, this is gonna get me laid. Special thank you to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel and supporting my content. How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another subreddit video. Today we are once again going to be returning to r/niceguys. It's like nice girls, only it's guys. And also I'm pretty sure it came before nice girls. Before we begin, I just wanted to quickly mention that, as always, I will be streaming on Thursday. Once again, I think me and Leo will probably be playing Minecraft, so come drop by my Twitch. We'll be streaming 2 hours after this video coming live. I'll also have the link in the description, and a community post will be coming out reminding. But yeah, come check out the Twitch. Let's get into the subreddit, shall we? Looking for long-term partner. About me. I'm done playing Mr. Nice Guy. I'm done with your games that 90% of you play, so I'll call it like it is. Bitches don't know what you want. Always looking for greener pasture. Well, when you're too old and you die alone, it's all going to be on you. And only message me if you're a grown, mature woman. Even some of you in your 30s need to grow. Only the real females have gotten this far and can understand what I'm trying to say. The rest can f*** off. Newsflash, you're not God's gift. LMAO. Basics. High school education, unvaccinated. Yeah, we know exactly what kind of person this is. The audacity of this person saying, I only accept grown, mature women. Even some of you in your 30s haven't matured. Real women know what's up when you're unvaccinated and never got past high school. Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's the women that are looking for greener pastures. But you know, when you, a pasture, are like old, dead, brown grass that hasn't been watered in 3 years, and then there's any other field, literally any other field is a greener pasture. Any other field. The world is full of shit people, lol. What do you mean? I'm drunk and angry, lol. Worst date ever. Remind me in the morning to stop dating. That would be awesome. What happened? He tried to guilt me for not going over to his house after our date. Told me everything I wanted to hear. Pretended to want the same things, talked the talk. When it came down to it, he was like, so do you want to come over? And I was like, well, it's getting late and I work together, but I'd like to see you again if you're up to it. And he was like, so that's it? Wined and dined and you won't come over? And I was like, well, this is our first date. And I said I'd like to see you again. And he was like, is that what you thought this was? I was so caught off guard. I said, you literally called me and asked me if I'd like to go on a date with you. Those were your words. And he was like, you really knew what this was though. And I said, I literally thought that this was a date because you asked me on one and I had a good time up until now. And he was like, so you're really not going to come over? And I was like, we talked about taking things slow and agreed we wanted to see where things go and see if there was potential in actually dating each other after our many talks about what we wanted. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, I did all of this because I wanted to be a decent guy. I only wanted one thing from you. Looks like I'm not about to get it. I was so fucked up after he said that. I literally turned around and walked away from him and got into my car and drove off. He called me and was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I just hung up on him and blocked him. Stop dating. He just wanted to be a decent guy. He was only after sex, and that's because he's a decent guy. They always do that. I just wanted to be a decent guy. I was only after one thing, but I wanted to be a decent guy. The amount of manipulation that went into this, right? Establishing what it was she wanted to hear, establishing what it was she was after, talking about what they wanted, taking it slow, all these relationship things, to then go into and say, oh, I was just doing that to try and sleep with you. Is so fucked up. That's such a shitty thing to do. Like, come on. You can't pretend that you're trying to be a decent guy after that. Hope you had a neat time too. I know I implied a second date. I did have fun. You're interesting to talk to. That's you. Huge fan of open communication. But I have to be real that unfortunately I didn't feel any connection beyond friendship. Oh, damn. I'm sorry, but I'm seeking a relationship. I know, I'm sorry. This is more my idea of friendship. Dude, first of all, did you really think I would be receptive to unsolicited dick videos after stating I wasn't interested? Pretty disrespectful, but whatever. LeMayo, I spent $50 today for a lib today. I don't care. Gotcha. Showing your true colors. Very cool of you. You just hit me with that shit out of the blue. I don't care. Being nice literally got me here, so I'm doing that. Being nice to you made me look like a chub, lol. Am I supposed to owe you something because you were nice to me? Am I supposed to owe you respect because you swerved me? Find therapists and psychologists in Florida. Best of luck to you. Hate me all you want though. What wrong, pumpkin? Lol. Describe your ass using only a pic of it. Thought you were the Angie type. Pop off, it'll be fun. Oh, poor BB. I'd rather be railing you, so clapping your little squatter cheeks. You would love it. Does your life insurance know that you like to be strangled during sex? Interesting meme. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. Obviously, the first thing being that he didn't even ease up after she made very clear that she wasn't interested and wanted nothing to do with him. But he said, am I supposed to show you respect because you swerved me? And the answer is absolutely yes. If someone says they're not interested, the only thing you should do is respect that decision. That is the only thing you should be doing. The only thing. Being nice doesn't automatically qualify you for another date or for sex or for a relationship. It just doesn't, okay? And if someone isn't interested after your first date, you have to respect that. Someone saying, yeah, I'm sorry, you were fun to talk to, but I'm not interested in pursuing a relationship with you, and you respond with a video of your genitals, you're not respecting that move. And saying, oh, being nice got me here. You clearly aren't a nice person if your response to someone not being interested is unsolicited dick pics. They've dodged a bullet by not being interested in you, and you have only made your situation worse. And the longer this has gone on, the only thing you've done is made it worse. You are the problem here. You get what you give. I stopped caring about how women after I learned that many women will have one-night stands and do all types of freaky shit with some guys, but then get a boyfriend and become vanilla and lie about their pasts too. Seems like being a boy and dehumanizing people is the better strategy. Dehumanizing any individual is never the better strategy. That's up and immoral. Like I said, you get what you give. I learned directly from watching how women play the game that you don't get bonus points for playing the game nicely. The first comment here just directly translates to, I stopped caring about women when I found out they have sex with people who aren't me. Like, they're allowed to. They're allowed to have their own sex lives. They're allowed to not have sex with you and not do the things that they do with other people with you. If that's made you stop caring about women, that's a you problem, sir. You're the problem. Once again, all of these, the thing with nice guys is none of them realize that they're the problem. Like, ever. You're the problem. How to deal with the fact that my girlfriend f***ed other several men before settling for me? A year ago, I still felt I was lucky in dating a woman that was out of my league. But now whenever I feel that I start developing feelings for her, I began to feel inferior because I realized that other men used her, a cum dumpster, and then walked away, never thinking of her as deserving of the same commitment that I'm giving her. She is no better than a public toilet, and I'm the only one of her boyfriends to ever give her actual commitment. Still, I'm getting her worst version. She is in her late 20s and not so beautiful anymore as she was when she was younger. I'm giving her much, and she's only giving me emotional baggage in return. At some point, I had to realize that I'm not the one, just another one. It's my turn to ride the town's bike, but the bike isn't mine. It's just my turn to mount it, and if I want to own the bike, I will have to buy it. Marriage. And then I have to stop and think, should I pay full price for used goods? I feel like an inferior male because I'm taking serious a woman that other men deemed as nothing more than fun.
all those guys are with women they consider of high value, and I'm here with the woman they all discarded and considered a replaceable cum rag. I'm dating leftovers, and I feel guilty for loving her.
Here we have the direct result of listening to absolutely anything that Andrew Tate or any of those other alpha males have to say, okay? You clearly don't love her if you are describing her as things like no better than a public toilet or a public bike, okay? You are equating your girlfriend's worth to the other people she has been with. You're saying that she's worth less because she's only an object to you, because other people have used her. Imagine how much better your life would be for a second if you treated your girlfriend as an actual human being and not an object whose worth only relies on how many other people have been with her. Once again, you're the problem. You are an inferior male, and not because other men are with better women, but because this is how you look at relationships, because this is how you look at the person you claim you love. You're an inferior male, and not to these alpha males that you probably think are the alphas, but to literally anyone in a healthy relationship.
So you send?
It says in my bio that I don't send.
I know, I'm just messing.
Why though, lol?
I wanted to see how you react. The last girl had no sending in her bio and I asked her the same question. She flipped out.
I get that though. It's like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah, I felt bad. I apologized and sent a heart and told her I'm not actually like that. I told her I wanted her for her personality, but turns out she was dry and loved one-word responses.
But that's kind of understandable, considering you started the conversation asking about nudes.
It's fair, I deserved it, but I'm not usually a douche. I'm actually way too nice sometimes.
I'm not usually a douche, he says after doing the exact same thing again. Sure, you're way too nice sometimes, which is why you message multiple women that say, I don't send nudes, and ask them for nudes as the first message. Do you think this is going to be a good strategy? Do you think this is how you're going to get relationships? Like, that's not gonna go well, as shown by clearly 2 of the examples of you doing this.
Do girls even like nice guys? I feel like they don't even give a damn about someone that would treat them right, spoil them, spend some time with them and genuinely being nice to them. I'm that type of guy, and it looks like they would just care about f***ers that don't respect them and do nothing for them, as well as being violent and all this stuff. If any lady cares to explain, I'm all ears.
Now, I have a few things to say on this. However, in the comments to this post, someone put it probably way better than I could possibly put it. They said, sure, I'll explain for the incel / nice guys who will see this. Stop only trying to date women who are clearly not into you. Yes, even if she's being shallow about it. Even if you are really nice to her, even if you would treat her better than her current boyfriend, either you are being creepy or you are dodging a bullet. Those are the only 2 options, and I'm gonna hedge my bets on it being the first one 99% of the time.
Oh, but it wouldn't be creepy if a hot guy did it.
Yes, it would. A hot guy trying to guilt an uninterested woman into sex is just as bad and creepy. It doesn't work for them any more often than it works for you. They are just better at picking the girls who are already showing interest instead of guilt-tripping ones who aren't.
Oh, well, I do this for her, she should.
No. If you are doing it because you want to get laid and not to be her friend, quit doing it. Leave her alone. Guilting women into sex doesn't work.
Well, every woman now has an OnlyFans.
No, they don't. If it seems like they do, stop following only women who have OnlyFans. Problem solved. Also unrelated to you being nice or not.
But I could save her. She only dates bad guys.
Okay, let her. You aren't her dad. Referring to the beginning, either you are being creepy or you are dodging a bullet. If you are absolutely convinced it's not you and she just hates people who treat her well, why the f*** would you want to get wrapped up in that? Why do you want to guilt someone into dating you if they don't like you? Yeah, and I don't think I could have possibly put it better than that. But the thing is, right, obviously they say if you are convinced that you're not the issue, but realistically speaking here, 99% of the time, they are. Women don't only date assholes and bad guys. These guys are just convinced that they do, but they're the bad guys. And they don't realize that. They don't realize that they're being creeps, and they don't realize that girls do actually like having good relationships with nice people, but they fixate on what they view as women, and it's just unhealthy and terrible for everyone involved. And the final post. Ha, yeah, it got pretty cold. Had to pull out the windshield scraper this morning.
I could have helped you.
I appreciate it, but I'm so far away. It'd be quicker to just do it myself. Plus, you save gas money.
Okay. I was just trying to be nice.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
I feel like you don't mean that. You never give me a chance at anything, whether it's scraping the ice off your vehicle or taking you to dinner. I'm glad your fiance died.
What? Yeah, you were just trying to be you're such a nice guy. You're just trying to do nice things for her. Totally not just motivated by trying to get in her pants because her fiance died, because you just see that as an opening at the end of the day. Let's be real. People like this just see that as an opening. They don't care that she might be grieving over the death of her fiance. That's just an opening to them. They are actually happy that her fiance died because they can use that as an opportunity to be a creep. And that's where I'm going to end the video, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. Oh boy, if you want to support me in making more content like this, then I have a Patreon in the description down below, or equally you can click on that join button on the channel to support me. It helps a lot more than you might realize, but by no means should you feel like you have to. I'm going to keep making content regardless. Special thank you to all of the amazing, wonderful people that do support the channel. All of you help so much, genuinely. It helps a lot, so thank you. You pay our electricity bills at the end of the day, so thank you to everybody that helps. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace out.